So I've created my GitHub repository, and I would like to actually turn it into a hosted website. This feature is optional, and it's only really necessary if you want to use GitHub as a web host. So we will be using GitHub as a web host because it's convenient and easy, and we can host static websites easily within the system, as well as Jekyll websites and things like that. The hosting system that GitHub provides, called GHPages, is optional, and you have to opt into it. So I want to set up my repository to be a hosted repository before I clone it. So if you've already cloned to your desktop, you can still do this, but it's much better if you do this before you set it up, before you clone it. So right here, it says branch. What we want to do is click on that, and we're going to create a new branch. Branches are basically copies of your code. If you want to try something crazy, you can create a branch, and then you have a backup version of your code in another branch. There's a video on that if you want to find out more. In order to get our website hosted by GitHub, we need to make a very specific branch. So the branch we want to make is called gh-pages, like this. So it has to be spelled exactly like that, all lowercase, with a dash separating the two words. So you can see here, this wants to create a branch. So I'm going to press create. So we've gone and created a branch here, and right here you can see it says there are now 2 branches. So we're going to click into there. You can see there's the master branch, which is the default. That's the one that's created by GitHub when we make our new repository. And then we have our GHPages. If we only plan on hosting our website on GitHub, it's not really necessary to keep our master branch anymore. So it's a good idea to change GHPages to be the default. So I'm going to press right here to change default branch. I'm going to change this to GHPages, press update, and yes, you understand. And now if we click back to our repository and back to branches, you can see that GHPages is now set as the default. Since our website is going to be hosted on GitHub, and GHPages is kind of our default, our main, our primary branch, master isn't really necessary anymore. So I like to delete it like that, and now it's gone. So we don't have a master branch anymore. So now that our GHPages is our default, it's set up, and our website is ready to be hosted, and now is a good time to press clone in desktop and put it onto our computer where we want it to go. So just like that. And then we can continue on making our website or version controlling our code using GitHub.